All right. We playing at home versus these Ravens. Hopefully we can do better than what them boys did today. Couldn't do nothing. I ain't got identity on my team. I really don't know what I want to do with formations. I'm just really trying plays out. I haven't figured
Folks,
nothing
it
out
is
yet.
always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are
My
just
identity
outside the
retired on the
Harpin French
Taysom
Quarter
Hill.
at the Caesar
That's really what
Superdome.
happened.
Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's
Now I
on
gotta
to
try
week
to
2, and we've got
fit
a
this
good
new
one
guy
here,
in there.
as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New Orleans Saints.
To kick off for Baltimore.
2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the
All
end.
right. Let's see what we're going to do on offense.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air right away. Here's Shuck. Throwing out right here. Caught by Olave. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
and their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure
Had to. I'm pitched.
You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run.
Gotta take a chance.
You know it's only week 1,
Ain't
but
like
the
we
results are
winning
pretty
anything.
good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
From the gun, Shuck. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a
all
yard.
we were trying to do on it.
3rd and 2. The Saints had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Dude, why did you didn't have to jump?
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra
I have
defensive
to
backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the
He was a
incompletion
lot of
on
man
first
to
down.
man.
They will throw again. Shuck. And this is
That's just me making bad throw.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in
That
the
is
early
just
going. He's
making
only
a
hit
bad
2 of his
throw.
first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So back-to-back
I'm just so
incompletions,
lost,
and that has him
man.
staring
I
at
haven't
a
been
3rd and
doing
10.
nothing. So.
Throwing, Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Shuck again. Tries the left side and finds Olave. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and
I just
you can create a little bit of havoc.
It's like I have no one even what I'm going to run and shit. I don't have a set of plays put together. It's got a bunch of formations, but I really ain't got nothing figured out on.
To the air again is Shuck. Into double coverage, and it's
That's 3rd out.
Picked out by Trevor Simpson.
I'm correct like shit.
The Ravens are going to get the
That's all me.
back at their own 17. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A check down here for Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming
Come
up.
on.
You look at the Saints defense.
They got this new formation here. I'll just been trying it out. See what it's all about.
In the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Jackson now. A dump off now to Hill.
There we go.
Picked up by the Saints. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Ah, damn, there we go. Bringing the wood, baby.
Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard
Nice hit.
line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
Better?
maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a
Nice.
little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, dude, chopped it again. Come on, man. They're giving the rookie a bad rep now. Come on. He had a good game last week.
Towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Shuck. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get this down inside the
You like that?
4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Something that just want to try.
To throw is Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara.
Come on, Kamara. You got to get that, baby.
Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Shuck now to throw.
Dude, what the hell was that?
And that'll fall incomplete.
Goodness gracious.
See why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release.
Dude, I hit the button to throw it.
4th down now after a loss of 2. They went with
I tried to throw it. He was open.
I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense
I guess it just didn't register my button. I mean, I had the button
at a
hit.
disadvantage because you have those multiple options. But when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. York able to send this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
I have got to get in here and try to figure out offensive scheme or something and organize it. Because if I don't have a play sheet and I don't have my stuff in order, I just suck on offense.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team
I usually like to go into a game with, the first few plays scripted, knowing what I'm going to do, some kind of game plan. I just been going here just stuff and just winging this shit.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards up 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second and 6. Now Jackson. And he is
go ahead. There we go. Good job, Chase Young.
On the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after
yeah, we brought a little pressure finally.
Sports.
The only way we're going to be able to win games right now is my offense is going to stink. This ain't even my playbook. I don't have that shit. Yeah, I ain't never put that shit in my playbook. They be adding stuff a lot of times, I see.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad.
That's all we want to do. Want them to get rid of the ball quick and
the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
Well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display.
Take that long to think about punting
before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Thought you had to punt in this league. I thought you had to punt.
Here's Ty Zentner now.
I think it is. Like if you're on this side to 50 or something.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
That's that rookie right there. That's that rookie.
2 yards on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
What? Oh, what? Getting all kind of. I'm busy. I'm on. Well, right now,
Come out
so far, so
throwing here to
good.
start the drive. Olave over the middle.
We're about to
Get
battle
him
for it.
down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Okay.
And
All
his
right.
play caller does a nice job
I'll
of
be
giving
down
him
there a
an
little
easy
bit.
throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Maddox, can you go first?
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun here, Shuck.
Good job, boy.
Rifles one, and
You got me on that.
intercepted. Picked off by Roquan
Good job.
Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Before we came up to
I'm
the
just
booth,
being predictable.
last thing he
Trying
said
shit
as
out.
we were walking off
And
the
if you-
field, want to play mistake-free football. Well,
Being
that just
smarter
went out the
on my
window
play
there with the pick.
calling.
And you
I done
remember what
ran
you
it
said
too
to
many
me
times
when we were
trying
walking up
stuff
to the
out.
booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here now, 2nd and 4. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. He's going to
There we go. Good job, Chase.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
Good job.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes
Good job,
out,
baby.
but they'll say
There you go,
it's
Trey
incomplete.
Hendrickson,
It's gonna be
making
another
his presence known.
frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines
job.
and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to
I think
implement
I
it.
think I found an identity on
46 on his first kick.
defense.
This one in that neighborhood as well. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
You know what? We just about to try to blow this game over.
Getting
Right
set
now. He wants
for
to
their
throw
next
this
drive
man-to-man
in New
stuff a
Orleans
lot. So.
offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
This one taken in by Olave.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller.
All right, first down.
To the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
I'm going to take a shot.
In my career, I've heard coaches
That's it.
talk about completions are one thing.
Take a shot.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Shuck.
Dude, what the hell throw was that? Throw it right up the seam. He was open.
Ball there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't know what the hell he just I was trying to just throw it over the top right there. He was open.
Come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shock looking to throw once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Oh, man, I can't figure nothing out. Nothing with any kind of positive. It just don't look positive.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shock. That's incomplete.
I didn't mean to do that shit.
Down, so hang on. A big call.
I really didn't mean to do that. I didn't even mean to hit that.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
That just shows how bad my offense is right now.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing is Jackson. And he takes a shot.
Good job, baby. Bringing the pressure. I like that.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Jackson. A hit as he throws.
Right on. Chase Young be coming on it. All right. All right, boys. I like this. I like this.
They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on
this
drive.
Come to play.
They have to punt this one away.
On now is Ty Zentner to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
I really got something.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. To throw now, Shuck. Olave holds it in. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down.
We're going to keep running the man-to-man. I got something
for
for
him. Of the 2-minute warning.
We're going to set this up. Let's see. If I can find my formation, he wants to keep running that. I don't know. Nah. Let me try something. I got something else I'm thinking of. See if we can work.
On the set. Communicate. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They can't catch. They just can't catch today. What the
There weren't
hell,
really any
man?
throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
What
he's
shit
got 2nd
was
and
that?
3rd down to fall back on.
That's just terrible. That is just terrible.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Can't throw.
Well, I think you have to forgive him
Oh,
just a
my
little
gosh,
bit here
man.
because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he
Quarterback
rushes
can't
this
throw.
throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, Shuck. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I didn't have a play worth a damn called anyway. I probably would have threw a pick.
And this will be taken at the 13. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Ravens will take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Being super aggressive here.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much
And
happening
I'm
there.
trying to
So
be,
get
because
it back to
I
the
know
line
he,
of scrimmage and
one
no-
handoff with him, he can bust it open and it's over with.
Of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Down the right sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
With the ball.
Batted away and incomplete.
Damn.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage.
Pick
Able to
that,
knock
bro.
that one away.
You got to pick that.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he's going to go
Good
down
job.
here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
That's 3 on me there.
And his kick is good. And that will
Let
do it
Lamar
for this
get
first
loose.
half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
it's
Charles
five,
and
I
I return after the break. Second half ready to roll.
Well, defense
2
played
field
good for the
goals,
first
combined
half.
Output in half number 1 could be first touchdown wins. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Again, it's Henry.
Good
And
job.
he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Hey, middle.
Slot man moves right. Jackson from the shotgun.
There we go. Good job.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Good job.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force
That was good
incompletion,
defense.
and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Track 60. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing, Chuck. This will be incomplete.
I was giving it to you.
Oh, a dream chance for a deep
I was
line,
giving it
but
to
he
you.
couldn't pull that one in.
Yeah, I
We
gave
see
that
these
one to
defenses
you.
make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here.
I couldn't get it off fast
It's
enough. I'm
just
so
their first,
slow at
two
everything right
remaining
now.
as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Shuck. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Can't do what I like to do, so I gotta try this other
for a
shit out.
Saints first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing
Either my
game.
guys
There he
drop
picks
the
up
ball
another
or
first
Shuck
down. Whatever
throws
they
it like,
saw going into
you
this
know,
one, they've been able to
they
capitalize
don't know
on
what he's
it,
doing.
and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. From the gun, Shuck. The pass caught by Olave. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
To the air once more, Shuck. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
He's going to use his legs here. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
Gotta do what I gotta do, try to just do something. I don't know. I'm just...
Oh, my goodness. He's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Come on, set. Saturday Lion, Mustang 19. Points on the board.
Shuck now to throw.
There you go, baby.
Touchdown.
See,
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
I knew he'd bite down on it.
Saints have
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to throw it to the one over the top of it.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays
that was
and how to
close,
execute
though.
them, but how to do it against a variety of
that was
defenses.
just,
Also understands
yeah,
his team
he
better, what he
squeezed it
can
up
and
in there.
cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
Yeah, that was a good one there.
And it is up.
Fraction of a second later, it was a pitch.
Score 10-3 now.
Which I wish he would have let him out because it was a corner route. So it's like, I don't know why he just threw it behind him like that. If he would have let it out, there was nobody out there. But that's young quarterback, don't have the accuracy. He's just not.
The ball upright on the tee, and the
Not
Saints kick
accurate.
team
Yeah.
booms it
I'm going to
away.
develop him, though. You have to win the games ugly until then.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
That defense looked like it's better.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he'll have it past
I freaking
midfield,
clicked off. I
almost
was
to
way
the
off.
40 before being taken
And
down.
God knows what, all the way up the
Big
damn
play on the
field.
catch and run, covering 34 yards.
He snapped the ball as I was trying to do an adjustment. And I had to find where I was at, and I was on the cornerback going up the field.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Did it to me again. I was trying to do something.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Jackson.
That was my man, too.
He's got a man complete.
That was my
And
man.
he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Can't go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Hey, Alpha, what?
On the counter, it's Henry. Down right around the 25. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times
Gamble
in this
with the
game. Offensive line
blitz
unable
that
to
time.
keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And his kick is right there. It's good.
You can have it.
And
You
that'll
can
bring
have
him
that.
back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it
Any
up
kind
there,
of score.
hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Back to it now after the made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away.
That defense will have to fall apart
And
there.
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. The bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Shuck. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I should run the ball if I was smart. I try to run the ball and just run some clock, but I got to learn, try to get something consistent.
To throw is Shuck. Gets this complete to Shaheed. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Half the 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Shuck.
I just throw it up.
Get the turnover they intercepted.
Just
Kyle
over there.
Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A seismic
That was
shift
just
in
dumb
momentum
by
here
me.
in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
That was
And you know
just
as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 40 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's all you got to do right there. Just run against me. I can't get my adjustments in fast enough.
A game-changing score on this drive is
I don't
going to be
get the
because of
spot.
plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Okay.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. From the gun, it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That's all you got to do. Just run
23
out and run.
yards on the tuck and run. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And now Jackson will look to throw it. They set up the screen for Henry. There's a nice move. And he gets it inside the 10.
Trying to change the play.
It's a really
Get out of
nice
it.
15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
I just got to be smart and switch stick to that guy.
His
Because,
first
it's
touchdown
just
here of the new campaign. And the Ravens
being
have taken a 4th quarter
terrible.
lead. Now an
That
important
was a
extra
simple
point here to
switch,
stretch
that
this
shouldn't be.
lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Ravens 13, Saints 10.
takes him so long to pick a play?
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, Panther 11, Panther 11. Set, hey! Dragon 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. To throw now, Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
42-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. But that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
That was a shitty ball.
Connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good.
and it winds up incomplete.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to tie things up in the final minute. York able to send this one through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
The way I hit it, I thought I hit it.
To get this back to even, yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's 2nd down. Now Jackson.
There we go, Chase.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete.
Good job.
The rush gets home just as he was
Good job.
letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision.
And look at this. It's a fake.
And I called the fucking thing and I hit the... I did that. That was all me. I had the safe on there.
Timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
I wasn't paying attention. That was all me.
Clock now, no timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
180! That's hot! Hey! No, we changed it.
Jackson going to keep it toward the sideline, And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down.
Kick the field goal.
That is definitely what we call our defense an
Bullshit fake
what you
punt on
mean
a
by that is
when I
against
had
Lamar
it punt
Jackson,
safe on.
when you see him out of the pocket, your first
So
thought
sad.
is,
This game.
he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground?
So sad.
And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Throwing, Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Having one
Overtime to
timeout.
decide this one after 4 quarters of play.
I didn't realize
All
that.
Even. The extra session in a moment. This is the
And
NFL
I almost called a
on
timeout,
EA
too.
Sports.
I
And
think we
here in
played it too
overtime, a
before.
quick
Thought
reminder,
about
the
it.
game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Ravens who won the toss. They'll get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. That's one they certainly wish
go.
they had back. A loss of 8.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30.
I had a spy there, too. Come on.
Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Alontae Taylor able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Jackson.
There you go.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Good job, baby.
The Saints are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. What a huge takeaway for this defense. The interception.
Oh, what he's seen on that one.
Opening drive of overtime.
What an absolute disaster of a time for his first interception of the game, because throughout the game, he's made sure to keep the ball away from the other team. He's done a nice job of that. Here, the interception pops up, and now, on the other side of the field, all they're thinking, get 3, and we go home.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. One team squandered opportunity. It's another team's chance to win this thing. They forced that clutch turnover, and now all they need is a field goal here to win this ball game.
Could not be set up much better, could they? A takeaway on defense. Now it's up to that offense to find a way to put themselves in position for the game-winning points. Touchdown, field goal, they don't care.
Damn, boy, 75, boy. He, Fuago, whatever, he freaking pancaked that dude.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. There's a short one caught by Johnson. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nnamdi Madubuike breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
3rd down and 13. From the gun, Shuck. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Here comes the Saints punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he couldn't get
I can't get any closer than not get.
for a touchback.
Oh, wow. That was a good one. Good. That was close.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
See what he's coming out at first.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and it's intercepted. Always got some breathing room.
There we go.
Finally put it into this return.
Right on.
He's all the way down to the 37.
Jackson's pass.
Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing, Shuck.
Oh, come on.
But incomplete.
Jeez,
After
bro.
that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Check. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
He can't throw the fucking ball.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage
Cannot
there,
throw
and
the
they were
ball.
playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check. Fresno. Hurt. Go.
Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason,
I got to figure something out on offense.
goes in front of the team and says,
to hold somebody to 13 points is
every time, split on the road,
pretty hard.
and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for New Orleans,
especially like Lamar,
they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Baltimore,
hey, a W is a W.
They'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Good deal. 16-13. Wow, you don't see many of those anymore.
Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and